Hello, everyone, and Scripps.
They're using teleports.
Well, no. For now, thank you, Scripps, for the hero point. For the primo point that is going to very much help the players, and they're very grateful. Everyone say thank you to Scripps.
Thank you to Scripps.
Thank you, Scripps.
Thank you, Scripps.
Okay, good one. All right. We are here for episode 12 of season 4 of the Skyheart. Welcome in, everyone, and hello, my friends that are here with me, that I will now present with their characters, that are still their characters for now, but still their characters. Stop thinking about new characters, it's still for now. We'll see at the end of the session. We have Scottzilla playing Verdite, the cleric.
Hello.
Wink.
Wink.
Wink. We have Savian playing Chelsea, the sorcerer.
Say, fellas, did someone mention the door to darkness?
We have... That was really good, though. We have Raining Blades playing Cathis, the monk.
Hi, everyone.
And Spyro Proxy playing Valanaris, the not paladin.
In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even
All right,
over
Griffith,
his
calm
own
down.
will.
Yeah, calm the fuck down, Griffith. Oh my god.
It's Void talking.
You know, y'all came into this campaign thinking it was going to be One Piece. Nobody expected it was going to turn into Berserk.
Still,
True.
I mean, I don't know too much about One Piece. Do they get tortured in One Piece?
A little bit,
A little
sometimes.
bit, yeah.
Okay, so it's still One Piece.
Yeah, no, it gets horrible at certain points. So, it's not Berserk, but... Actually, in terms of him, okay, let's be honest. Some of the flashbacks are like emotional damage, Berserk levels emotional damage. Let's be honest.
The thing with One Piece is you'll get a character who's like a grown man who's dressed like a baby who just walks around in a diaper and a bonnet, and he has the most devastating backstory imaginable.
Yep.
But his head's like 10 times bigger than his body, and like you look at him and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you hear his backstory and you're like, oh my god, oh no, my boy.
Yeah,
And it just does that to you all the time.
And you know what the best part is?
And you have
that-
like 20 different favorite characters because it keeps changing from whoever
Yeah,
has like the
yeah.
most new tragic backstory or flair and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I love.
I'm sorry, but my favorite One Piece character does not have a tragic backstory. He is just an incredibly wacky and sometimes corrupt journalist.
Hey, let's
Big
go.
fucking news, Morgan. All right,
That doesn't
cool.
have a crazy backstory yet.
Yet.
Yes, yeah.
Let's be
find
honest.
out why he's so dedicated.
We know next to nothing about Big News Morgan to say that he doesn't have a tragic backstory. Let's be honest. Also, I just want to say that Scott said no
Verdite.
names, and I immediately knew what character he was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Well, yeah,
amazing.
there's only like one Piece character that runs around in a diaper.
Well, maybe there's more. Shut up.
you don't know.
No, I'm manga current.
I mean, Baron Tamago kind of wears a diaper. Like, okay, whatever. And we're not going to be doing too much One Piece talk.
I would say
That
that
is a deep cut.
after that battle where Whitebeard died, rip, it became standard marine uniform to wear diapers.
Probably. All right. So, in a previous episode of the Skyheart, the crew of the Skyheart, specifically Volanaris, Kethis, Chelsea, and Verdite, went for dinner with the vampires. At dinner, the vampires were in league with the Six-Eyed Crows, but not really happy with what the Six-Eyed Crows are attempting to do with, the whole destruction of the Sky Islands, where, it's where they live and where all of their cattle lives. They proposed a deal with the party. The party so rudely refused the very acceptable and approachable terms that were presented to them, and the vampires decided, okay, and a battle began. A battle, let's be honest, plagued by horrific rolls on the side of the party.
God, it was terrible.
It was so
so
bad.
bad.
Oh my god. But that's how the dice fall. And at the end of the battle, everyone had fallen just like the dice. The party was captured, and we left off that battle with Valanaris, the last one standing, grabbed and having blood pumped into his veins by the vampire who controls blood. And then we cut back to Cathis waking up, hanging by chains, his arms shackled to the ceiling, his legs shackled to the floor. Each shackle with little spikes digging into your wrists and ankles, bleeding profusely from down your arms and down your feet to the floor. Your tail also shackled, trapped to a wall. And I forgot to mention this last time, But Cathis, you also have a muzzle around your face, keeping your mouth shut forcefully. As you hang there, waking up, the doors to a cell where you currently reside opened, and you saw Crow, the same individual that stole the core containing one of the maps before. Some individual that attacked your ship before you arrived at it and took your captain, killed your best friend, along with 2 other important members of the crew. And this individual...
3 others?
3 others? He killed...
Yeah, it was 3.
Oh yeah,
His Gruff and Bignier, right?
Yes, yes, I completely forgot about Gruff. That is my bad. Yes, with 3, it killed 3 other
Oh, it
members.
was
Yes.
important.
I'm sorry. It's not because I didn't like him. I liked him.
For me, it was... for you, that day that Crow came and slaughtered everyone was the most important day of your life, but for him, it was Tuesday.
Pretty much. And he walks in. Cathis, as you wake up, you see your surroundings. You're in a small cell. It is empty. You see that the floor and walls have dried blood, along with fresh blood, the same blood that is pouring from your body currently. And
question.
Yes.
Go on. Well, I was gonna say, as I get my bearings, what do I remember from before passing out, including who attacked us or who knocked us out, and if I remember that they're vampires, or maybe if they did any mind altering magic on us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
But
perfect.
what do I remember?
That's perfectly fine. You remember going to dinner with vampires. And you remember that you started fighting those vampires. And you remember that those vampires kicked your ass.
Do I remember who the vampires were?
Yes. You remember their faces.
And names?
And what?
And their names?
Yes, you remember their names. You remember that the Val Noor
Okay, I just
noble
want to make sure,
family.
they were talking about altering our memories to remove evidence that we ever knew they were vampires. And for all
Yes.
I knew about that while we were conscious.
You remember that you
Okay.
went to you remember that you went to dinner, that you wanted information from about the crows, and then and you remember how you then got teleported to another place that was basically like a temple, and you got your shit rocked.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right. As you were.
All right.
That's
Cool. That's good. All right. So, as you are gaining your bearings, and you immediately go back in your mind trying to replay what happened before, trying to remember everything, you see Crow standing before you. The same high elven individual, short blonde hair, looking young, looking handsome, but an individual who you know hides a different side to him. He stands before you with a big smile on his face, looking up at you because you are suspended in the air. He doesn't speak immediately. He begins to walk around you, taking a good look at you, Cathis, before stopping in front of you again. My, Cathus. What a delightful present you are. No, don't try to speak. You're a bit restrained, for good reason. We take our captivity very serious. We know your capabilities. We know the capabilities of those you usually hang around with. And as such, we take precautions to ensure that you are not going anywhere. But I will say, it was a mighty grand surprise when Varnor approached me about these little upstarts that attempted to push them into giving information about the crows. What a pathetic attempt on your part. I knew from the moment I laid eyes upon you, and especially from when I looked up your past, that you were pathetic, but to find you here now, in this way, now that is something else. This is a great present, especially because I've been getting tired of your little captain. The bitch that promised to take us to the temple in the airstorm, and yet she has been difficult. But now that you're here, I have hardly any need to keep her in good condition anymore. I have other things that I can use, other toys, other tools. And also, I know of a little secret that you all kept from me. I learned that I'd have no need to go to the Airstorm Temple anymore. Because that captain of yours created a shard of the map. Cathus, as you hear that, are you trying to forcefully mask any reaction?
I mean, yeah, Kethis is just basically just staring him down with just like
Okay.
absolute, just like
I'm gonna roll for the set.
he's just letting him know I fucking hate you, Crow.
Yeah.
That's all he's really conveying.
I'm gonna roll for a deception to see how well. I'm gonna give you advantage because the pure rage that you have right now is masking any surprise.
And the muzzle that also physically masks
And the
my
muzzle, yeah. All right. That's a 12. You rolled a 12. All right. You see him cock his head a little bit. You're probably wondering how I got that information. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't really respond, can you? That's quite all right. I'll tell you. After we received word that you were captured by the Valnur, that you were in fact in Crasto, I personally went to your ship. I was delighted to see that you had so many new crew members. Of course, what was important were the old crew members still left there. that pesky paladin you keep around left there was problematic. Managed to take away the important ones. But not all of them. Oh, you have such brave friends, Cathis. You see him reach behind him, unhook something from his belt, and then slowly put something on the floor. You see a mass of blonde hair as he stands up, and you see Nim's head on the floor. Very brave of her. You know? She stayed behind, distracted us, fought like hell, and made sure we couldn't take her alive. Props to her. Now, Cathis, I'm going to ask you a very simple question, and it would be delightful if you answered. Or not only will I make you suffer, I will make the rest of your group suffer as well. Tell me where your friends would take the shard. Where would they be? Who would have them? Answer these questions. Very simple ones. And I will make sure you suffer, well, the least amount required. You see him reach up and unhook the muzzle.
So Cathis is on muzzle now.
Yeah, he hooks the muzzle.
Cathis is going to. He looks very sad, dejected, defeated. He's going to kind of start to breathe in as if he's about to let out a big defeated sigh. And then he's going to spit in Crow's face, just like he did the last time you saw him.
Okay. All right.
Face to face.
All right. You spit in his face. You see smoke coming out of his cheek from your more acidic than normal spit. I figured as much. Don't worry. We will be changing your mind. He reaches up again, grabbing your throat, and reattaches the muzzle. Enjoy your stay. You see him take the head by the hair and leaves the cell, closing it. Verdite. You wake up laying down on a hard metal surface. You have a muzzle, keeping your mouth completely shut. Your arms and legs are completely strapped in. Your whole body is completely strapped in. And above you, you see Crow. Looking down at you. He goes on to tell you a similar spiel. I'm not going to repeat all of it to what he said to Cathis. Presenting you with Nim's head. He asks the same questions and then removes the muzzle for you to speak. Where are...
Is Verdite, weird question, has Verdite got his glasses on or have they been knocked away?
Oh, he does not have his glasses on him.
He's just going to let Crow do his whole spiel and just be like, sorry, could you repeat that? I don't have my glasses on.
Humor. He reaches down and pats your head. We'll see how long that humor lasts. And he reattaches the muzzle. You watch him leave. And in Chelsea, you wake up, much like Verdite, you wake up strapped to basically a slab of metal. Crow standing next to you. Again, he goes through the spiel. Presenting you with Nim's head for you to see. And asks you the same question before removing the gag that you have upon your mouth.
All right.
What'd you say?
I said, all right.
Okay.
I have a question.
By the way,
If it's only a verbal component...
I'm putting you on the map, by the way. I'm just putting
you're putting me on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is he?
No,
Right in front of me?
Yes, he's right next to you. I forgot to put him in the
You don't have his token. He's invisible.
He's invisible. There you go.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Okay. Can I cast a spell if it only has a verbal component?
Of course you can, if you can speak.
I can speak.
We're going to have to roll initiative to see if you cast it before he reacts and punches your lights out.
Okay. I'll roll initiative.
I should have acid breathed him. What was I thinking? I could have lowered his hit point.
Sure. Yeah, in each visit he takes more damage and he just dies by the time he gets to Volanaris. Alright, just roll me a dexterity.
Okay.
It's the same as the initiative. Okay, so what does you casting that spell look like? What are you casting?
Command.
Okay. Unfortunately, you rolled higher than you. So as you're about to cast the spell, he puts his hand on your mouth. And this is why we gag the spellcasters. Really now. You're proving to be quite difficult unnecessarily. As he takes the gag and puts it in your mouth again. And finally, Valanaris. You are kept strapped to a table. Chains are coming out from beneath the table, attached to your wrists, attached to your ankles as well, and one chain around your neck. As you wake up, you see Crow. You hear him give you the spiel and present to you your best friend Nim's head. That he actually rests on the table right next to your head. He asks you the questions, and removes the gag.
I don't understand. All you have to do is nothing.
My dear, that is not an answer to the question that I'm asking you. Would you like to try again?
No. Fuck you, Crow.
Unfortunate. You'll be singing soon. He puts the gag on. And he begins to leave, but unlike before, he actually leaves Nim's head right next to you, Valanaris.
Fucking prick.
All four of you find yourselves in this cell. And 3 days pass. Over the course of the 3 days, you are each subjected to torture at the hands of the six-eyed crows, agents, and cultists of this place. You do learn that you are in a place called Blight Rock from conversation and talk that you overhear. Kethis, Verdite, I'm going to give you the ability to roll a history check, please. Yes, I'm rolling for you, RB. I know. By the way, Verdite, you find yourself less intelligent because you no longer have your rock.
Oh no, my rock.
Yeah, your very special rock is no longer there. Okay, 12 and a 13, that's fine. Both of you, as sailors for many years, have heard of Blight Rocks. Blight Rocks are the name of the lowest islands in Amara. So, islands do float in the sky. There are a few islands that float just slow enough that the magic still works, but also just high enough that the magic still works, but just low enough that the poison from the surface affects these islands to a degree. And you'll learn that you are likely in one of these places. Each of you has been subjected to different kinds of torture. It seems they are starting slow, taking their time. So I want all of you to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Fuck off. That was nearly a 19.
Oh. Well, and I was rolling a natural 20 just because.
Yeah. Just
he's
1 week later.
Yeah. What a vacation I'm in. So, Kathas, you roll a 9.
It actually feels nice.
And Verdite, you roll a 4. There is a hero point if any of you wants to re-roll that. If not, we can continue with that. Oh, actually, there's 2 hero points. So,
Oh. I would
And
like
a
to use one of
villain
them,
point.
please.
Yeah, if there's 2, then I'll use it as well.
I have a villain point, by the way. Thank you, Lightning. I appreciate it, buddy.
No lightning.
Yeah, but he also gave you a hero point, so.
Thank you, lightning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so.
So much better.
And an
Balance.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Oh, Gathis, you roll it. You jumped that up from a 9 to a 12, and Verdite from a 4 to an 11. All right.
Yep.
So, some of you are a little bit worse than others. Chelsea and Valanaris, you've been holding out rather well. Verdite and Cathis, you have been holding out enough to not break yet, but you are physically hurt, and it doesn't help that you are not allowed to take rests to recover. You are stuck in this permanent little hell. Your visitors are always masked. They might be the same, they might be different. But so far you've been withstanding the torture. And then, one day, after a torture session, after your guards leave you in yourselves, all of you, at the same time, begin to feel something. You feel the blood within your veins be forcefully pushed out of your body. Not all of it, but some of it. And it feels weird. It feels foreign. It feels like it's not your actual blood. You all see, as the blood begins to leave from different sections of your body, ripping through skin and bone, not bone, but ripping through skin and flesh, and coalescing above your heads as little bats made of blood, beating their wings, slowly flying around. And you don't know why, but knowledge fills your head as if transferred mentally. That you are capable of giving this little bat made of blood one command before it will dissolve and lose its form. Each of you can issue one command to the little bat made of blood. Who wants to go first? By the way, it's a psychic command. You don't need to. Wait, Kathis, is that the command you're giving?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
It's fine. The Skyheart and Active Read refresh an option.
This isn't Wish. Nobody's guessing Wish.
That's good because we know my history with
Yeah.
casting the wish spell in this campaign set.
This appears to be a blood familiar that you can issue one command before it loses its power.
Kethis is gonna command it to free me.
Okay. Verdite. Actually, you know what, Kethis, give me a more specific command, please. It can. If that seems to be too vague.
Basically, undo my shackles. Like, undo my restraints.
Okay. Verdite. You see the little bat floating around above you. What is the single command that you give it?
Probably the same. Release my restraints.
Okay. Chelsea. What is the command?
Kill Crow.
You know what, Chelsea?
It just flies through his head like a bullet and kills him instantly.
Is that the command you're giving?
Yes.
Okay. You see the little bat begin to fly out of the cell. Valnaros, what is the command that you're giving?
I'm going with the vanilla option of undo my shackle.
Okay,
Are
cool.
those shackles or rope? No, yeah.
No, you have chains. You have literal chains around
Chains.
your
Break my chains.
Break my chains. All right. So Kethis, you first. The little bat flies around, goes up to the shackles around your wrists, and loses its form for a moment, merging with the shackles, and you see it's almost like the blood turns to acid, breaking the shackles. They were the things keeping you hanging from the ceiling. So suddenly, you just begin to fall. Because you're a monk, I'll allow you to actually land on your feet without making a lot of thud. Yeah. Your feet are still shackled, but your hands are now free. Verdite, the little bat, flies down to your restraints, to the leather restraints around your body, and like with Kethis, turns into this acidic blood, drops on the restraints around your upper torso, and begins to burn through the leather. Same thing happens with Valinaris. Goes towards the shackles around your wrists and breaks that chain. Valinaris, you know that the chain is actually connecting both wrists with a chain beneath the table. So by breaking the chain, you immediately free both wrists.
Mhm.
And Chelsea, yours just flies through the bars of the cell and goes somewhere. You do hear outside your cell go, "Do you hear something?" Must have been the wind.
What was that noise?
Must have been the wind.
What's this cardboard box doing right here?
Then play with your blood.
All right, so all of you except for Chelsea, at least now you have your you are unrestrained. At least your hands are free. What do you do?
Okay, so question. Is it like is the muzzle that Kethis has, is it like a locked muzzle, or is it...
No, it's just a strap. It's just a strap. You can easily take it off.
Okay, I'll take it off. And
Same
from
with
what I
Verdite.
could tell... Yeah, from what I could tell, like, does it seem like the reason that the chains dissolved was because of the like special vampire blood acid, or because like it was just like
These are chains.
the acid melts it?
You've seen what your acid would do to chains like this.
Yeah. Gethys is going to use his acid breath to. He's going to position the rest of his chain, so he's going to acid breath it to dissolve them off.
All right, understandable. You do that. It's very easy. Jumping back to Verdite. Verdite, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm free, but I've got a locked door in front of me, right?
Yep. You because you're bound by leather straps, it's very easy for you to undo them without having to undo the rest of them and take off the muzzle.
Okay. So what am I? So I've got I've got a cage door, and then I assume that goes out into a hallway. That's not like two doors.
Yes.
It's not like a double security door. I've just got the one door, and then that goes into the.
That's
the
another
proper.
cell. That is basically another cell in front of you.
Okay. Okay. I guess. I mean, I know what I can do, but I'm just gonna. First, I'd like to put my Celestial Vigor on.
Oh, of course.
Since I'm at 1 HP.
All right, so you have 12 temporary hit points. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, you. Oh, do you not even need healing?
It's unfortunate that because bound and stuff like that. Because if that wasn't like a spell you had to cast, it was just something you could like apply. I just love the mental image of Verdite getting tortured, but constantly using.
It is something. It is something I can do for free. So that probably kind of did happen.
But it is. But it is effectively a spell, and so you do need. You
were gagged and restrained and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying if it wasn't, that would have been pretty funny. Of just like, why can't we torture this guy? We keep trying to hurt him.
He's too strong.
Too strong, little kobold. Okay. I can go back to. I can jump to Valanaris if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Valanaris, your hands are free.
My legs are also free?
Nope.
I'm gonna try to free myself.
Are you breaking the chains? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, if I don't have anything else to work with, I'll try that.
Okay, roll me just pure strength.
Or athletic.
Or you can roll what I told you to roll.
Wait a second. Let me see if this works.
While you're looking through things, let me just say, thank you, Mooney, for the raid. Hi, Mooney.
Thank you, Mooney.
Yeah, you did some Fortnite. Hell yeah, we're playing D&D. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this prison escape that is currently happening.
Since this is an ability check, I will use my second wind and use the D10.
Are you
to add?
Are you sure you're using your last second wind not to heal, but to move that 16 without? Are you sure? I will. Okay.
Well, isn't if it fails, then you can use the second wind, and if it
no,
I can't remember what the
not.
wording is.
It's not.
I thought it was like something you don't even expend it if you still fail or something.
You have a mind. Let me read it. You have a mind.
No, you're right.
When you fail a check, right? So I'm gonna give that back to you because a 16 is enough to pass. You needed a 15 for that.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
And so to clarify, so are we all at 1 hit point?
Yes.
Is that the deal? Okay. Also, as part of it. I can't remember how many times I can do it, but because open hand monk, this can bonus action heal himself like a certain number of times.
What?
I think up to my wisdom modifier.
Wait,
I'm just gonna.
let me check. I don't.
Yeah, it's like my level 6 feature.
Is it? Wait.
There's one general monk feature where I can gain hit points when initiative starts, and I can get all my focus points back. But there's an open hand monk feature that does it's a bonus action and it's self healing. I think I remember.
Oh, it is wholeness of body. There you go.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pump into
Okay.
the healing.
Okay. So you heal for 12. All right.
Like how many? It's because I can't see. How many times can I use it?
You
For
can use it up to 4 times.
I'm just gonna keep using it until I have to heal up as much as possible.
Equal to your wisdom modifier, and you regain all expended
4.
uses on long rests.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use it for. Well, I mean, as many times as it takes to get me to max HP, or as close to it as
I
possible.
mean, you're not going to get to max HP with this, but it's very close, yes. Healing? Meanwhile, Verdite, you have an idea what you're doing?
Get a spell slot back. Get a spell slot back.
Well, how long? Well, it's been 3 days, so I've got all my spells, right?
You never.
We haven't been able to rest.
You've never been able to rest. They haven't been allowing you to actually get proper rest.
Oh, okay.
But you do have your 1 minute ritual to create a spell slot, I think.
Gethys, you're back to 36 HP.
Woo!
All right.
Kick rock, screw.
Right. Okay. So, well, I mean, I wanted to use Misty Step last time, but I didn't, did I? So I've still technically got that in the bag.
Yes.
Because I wanted to, but I didn't have the use, did I?
You already used your bonus action to
yes.
do the healing, and so then you couldn't Misty Step away.
That is correct. That is what happened.
So you used all your pack slots, but you still have your 1 minute to refresh one, and you still have your free use of Misty Step, and I don't know if you have any other free spells or not. I'm
gonna assume that you cast Mage Armor on yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been looking at Warlock as part of my different things, so I'm kind of familiar with what Scott can do to an extent.
Well, yeah, I guess I will use my magical cunning to get a spell slot back.
Okay, so magical cunning does take 1 minute. As you're doing that magical cunning, you actually see one of the guards passing by. I assume you're laying down, pretending to.
Yeah, I've not gotten up yet. I'm just kind of lying down.
So you're just laying down, pretending that you're still strapped up. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a bottle of ketchup underneath me to look like blood, so it's fine.
Okay, so
pretend I'm dead.
Gethys actually takes half of that time just to free himself. So that checks out. That evens out, kind of. And Valanaris.
I mean, all I had to do is just randomly melt it with one action. Just all right, I can turn towards my chains. I can get out now.
Yeah, no, but you're healing yourself 4 times. That is.
That's true. That's 4 rounds. Yeah.
So 4 rounds plus 1 plus the other round. So that's almost half of the ritual. Valanaris, what are you doing? Immediately after freeing yourself.
I will still use the second wind to heal.
Okay. You heal for 10.
Yeah.
There you go. I gave it to you. What else do you do?
I take a look around. What do I mean, I'm pretty sure I know everything that's inside these rooms.
Yes. There is a bucket. on the floor. There is Nim's head still resting on the table, and you don't have any of your armor, any of your weapons, any of your items. Nothing. Everything was taken away from you.
I have a
This is
bucket.
kind of grotesque, but what's the state of Nim's head after 3 days?
I mean, what you would expect after 3 days.
Okay, I just,
I'm not going to go into
poor
detail.
Velinars.
Yes.
Poor Velinars.
Okay, Valanaris, what do you do?
I'm gonna take the bucket and I'm going to take. Is there like the piece of broken chain
Sure, you can take a piece of broken
that I
chain.
can? Okay, that's what I'm taking, and I will kind of look outside of the door.
Okay. As you look outside of the door, you see there's another individual, who you don't recognize, on the other cell in front of you, who is strapped to a chair and it hasn't been moving since you've laid eyes on him. And what you see is what you see, by the way.
Okay, so I can't like take a peek.
Oh, sure. I'd say you can like take a little bit of a peek about here. Let's say about here. You do see that a
Okay.
guard is moving towards you.
He's going to try to lie down the same way.
Okay. He's down. You see the guard passes, checks in. Doesn't really get a good look. They're not really expecting the chains to have been broken. And then walks past.
Sorry.
Don't leave the cell.
What the? Sorry.
What are you
What the
doing?
hell? I misclicked.
For someone who's visually challenged right now, when it comes to that shit, what can Kethis get to peek outside his cell door?
Cathis, as you go to peek outside the cell door, you do see that you actually hear one of the cultists is beginning to move. As you're still in the middle of your healing, and remember, you're hanging from the chain, and the chain has been broken in half. Part of it is still hanging, but you're no longer hanging from the chains. You do hear the footsteps.
And so there's no, I mean, because I was hanging, there's no real way to just like, because I was like, how far off the ground was I?
I mean, your feet were a good 10 inches off the ground. Not too much.
Yeah, so there's no, I mean, I'm just trying to like, there's no way I could like pretend that I'm still hanging from the chains, because it'd be very clear my feet were still on the ground, right?
You can try to jump up and grab the chain that are still up and see if that works.
Yeah, you know what? I'll try and do that. I'll try and basically do my best to make pull monk shit to jump up and hang there and make it look like.
I'll give you an athletics roll to see if how well you hang from
not acrobatics. That's a pretty acrobatic thing of hanging from chains and
grabbing onto a chain
kind
and hanging there in the air is acrobatics since fucking when.
It's more of a religious role, anyways.
Yes, of course.
I'll still do it.
That is a
I'll
10.
still go for it.
That is a 10. I'll give you a 10. A 10 is good. A 10 is good enough. The cultist passes by you, doesn't really look at you much, and continues on down the corridor. Verdite, you're still in the middle of your ritual.
Yeah.
You know what? It's par for the course at this point.
3 things starting on life: death, taxes, and Verdite stopping to take her ritual.
Verdite will take a sip.
I sure love escaping, everyone. How about you? Are you a fan of escaping?
No, I'm just going to sit down, actually. I thought I would sit.
Oh, no, I'm joking about how I didn't use the bats to try to escape. I'm joking about how.
Listen, when we get out of here and we find Crow with a bat-sized hole in his head and he's been instantly killed, the joke will be on us. You know?
Yeah. But maybe if we all did it at the same time, 4 holes would have been enough to do that. Anyways, once the guard is seems to have reasonably passed and the footsteps have started to fade, now can Kethis go check to see what's outside his room?
Yes.
Real quick?
Kethis, you see on the other side, you see another cell. Through the cell, you see that there's the racks, that torture device, the rack where you stretch the limbs of the person?
Right.
There is one of those there. And you look around, you see a hallway. From what you can see here, you see a hallway. You see the guards that are moving through. The guards are basically wearing robes, walking around with small bladed weapons. And you don't see much else. You see you're closer to the end of one of the hallways. You get the sense.
Is there anyone right outside my cell door, or is it they're all just walking around or far away?
They're walking around. There's nobody standing right outside your cell door.
Okay, I just want to say, I just want to kind of just. Is there even so for the cell door? Is it is there any sort of lock or door not what do I see as far as is it even feasible to be opened from the inside if it was unlocked, or is it
It literally only has a keyhole for the key.
Gotcha. Okay, and I can't see it. Okay, so Kethis is going to. Okay, he's going to kind of hang around for a little bit and try and because I can't do anything unless they come in to check on the cell door and open it up. So actually, Kethis is going to kind of hide in the corner and kind of get to a position where if someone did check in, they wouldn't be able to see him, and they would be like, "Whoa, prisoners escaped. Better go check it out."
Okay. Meanwhile, Volanaris, what are you doing?
Valnaris will keep paying attention to the guard, but he's going to test the lock, trying to be quiet about it, trying to understand what would take to break this thing. Just is piling up options.
I would say you are strong enough that you might be able to kick this open, but it's gonna make some noise.
Okay, so no unnoisy.
I mean,
options.
it's not gonna need some considerable force.
Okay, so Yeah.
Sorry. Also, a question: is this also metal made from similar to the chains? Does it also look like it would be acid weak?
Yeah, it's thick metal.
Okay. Okay, as you were, Spyro.
Keep in mind, you only have one more breath weapon left, Kethis.
Yeah, I know.
Valnaris will then go back to laying on the table. He's gonna keep the chain on his hands, and he's gonna wait until someone comes.
Okay. I'm gonna say, right as Verdite finishes his ritual, which is what's it called, Verdite?
Esoteric. No. I used it. Magical cunning.
Magical cunning. Yes. So as you finish your magical cunning, which recovers your spell slot, correct? Yes.
I regain packed slots. No more than a number equal to half my maximum, rounded up.
I mean, you only have you only have one missing, so you recover that with that one. As that happens, Kethis, one of the cultists is walking past your cell. Kethis?
Is he? There's still multiple in the hallways at any given time, right?
You get the sense that yes, from the last few days, that there's at least two that are usually hanging around this place.
Does he have any? Does he seem to be carrying keys like on his side? They're
Usually
like
they
dangling
do.
about,
Yes.
or-
Are you reaching out to grab them? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, I'm really good at decks, but sleight of hand is not my forte.
Are you trying to sneakily take the keys from them? Because I will say, once they look inside and you're not there, they're gonna figure out
Yeah, I
something's
know.
up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, it's either that or I just quickly take it and then, as they're on the alarms, try and open it up. But
It's up to you.
you know what? Kethis is going to hold off for. It's going to hold off for just a little bit because
Kethis,
he's going to kind of assume that.
Kethis, they are literally walking past your cell, and they usually check every cell as they walk past.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So he's going to be looking inside.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and take the keys real quick. Well, no, I'm just going to hold back the. If he's right there and I was already hanging, yeah, I'm just going to wait to see what he does. See if he tries to open the door.
Well, while you're hiding.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what happens is, and this is something all of you hear, as the guard like, wait, what the fuck? Where'd he go? And you see him, and you see this guard like lean in, grab Kethis. You all hear this, but Kethis, you see as he grabs the bars and leans in to try to look inside the cage with the cell without opening it.
Can I just start attacking him and like grab him and like
Of course you can. Yeah.
start beating up on him essentially?
Of course you can. Yeah. All right. Let's just. I'm just gonna roll an initiative just to see if you get to act before they do. Meanwhile, Chelsea is still strapped to the table. That's a 20 initiative
It
versus a
seemed like a good idea at the time.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not judging you, I'm just saying. Okay, so you win initiative. You're trying to reach out, right? So unarmed attack.
Yeah. Yep.
Unarmed strike. You can, I believe you can automatically grapple, right?
Yeah. That's my thing.
But like deal damage and grapple.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna deal damage.
Two for the price of one.
So you just dealt 9 points of damage. So, Gethys, you reach out, grab the dude by the back of the neck, and smash his face against the cell doors. You all hear "Ugh!" as the dude just. Are you killing him, or are you just knocking him out?
You know, this is one of the guys that's been presumably torturing him, right?
Oh yeah.
No, he doesn't hold back. No, fuck
Okay.
that guy.
Yeah, so you all hear as the face is getting smashed against the cell doors multiple times, caving in his skull. As
But it was just one attack, isn't it? Just once, isn't it? Just a quick like bang.
yeah, but I want it to be funny. Plus, the other god already sees this anyway, so Might as well look cool.
That's fine.
You don't need to overthink this. Don't worry about it. As the guard loses all strength and begins to fall, you grab onto him. As you hear the shit, and at this point, Verdite, you see one of the cultists beginning to run past your cell as he's like reaching for his weapon, and seems to be he's about to shout something. Yes.
Can I move to? Can I like hop up and move to the door, and then put my hands through the bars and Eldritch blast him twice?
Of course you can. Yes, roll to hit.
I would like to do that twice, please.
He's so focused on the other guy, he doesn't even notice. So you can Eldritch blast him twice.
Okay. Once.
Pew pew.
Fuck for that. So that's 7 damage.
Okay, roll for the other one.
And then, oh my god, please just do it. There we go.
That is a hit.
It's good. It's good.
For an additional 10 damage. So that's
go.
17 damage. So Eldritch Blast both of them. One of them hits the guy in the chest as he takes tries to take a breath. The other Eldritch Blast just hits his skull, and he hits the back of his skull to the bars and then just slumps down. Also dead.
I'm just gonna like put my head like right up to the bars and try and like, but like both hands on the bars, like trying to edge my way around the corner to see if I can see what's happening.
Actually, Verdite, you're small enough that you can actually fit your head through the bars. Not your shoulders, but you can fit your head through the bars.
I'm gonna stick my head through the bars then, just to see.
As you stick your head through the bars, you see a pair of black draconic scaled arms grabbing onto one of the guards that is slumped over and are bleeding, broken skull, everything.
I don't have any kind of.
Meanwhile, Kethis is taking the keys and unlocking his cell.
Yep.
Did I hear the Eldritch Blast go off?
Oh yeah, because it's not quite.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a quiet thing.
Yeah, it's not quite.
Okay.
Von
Kethis is going to free himself.
Von Aris, you hear. Oh, sorry, I moved you. You hear all of this happening. You too, Chelsea.
Von Aris will just break kick down the door and.
Okay, Von Aris, roll me a strength, not athletics, strength.
Oh no. Always been strength.
It's always been strength.
You're making the champion very, very sad.
Aw. There is one hero point if you want it.
I'm not gonna waste a hero point on this.
Okay. So, you try to kick it, and you figured, I'm gonna need another kick for this. But meanwhile, Kethis, you find the keys, and you open the door, and you manage to exit your cell. And when you look to the side, you see Verdite's head just sticking out of one of the cells.
Don't worry, lizard buddy, I'm coming for you.
Oh, you're still alive.
Kethis is just gonna free up Verdite, and
Okay.
I mean he knew from the sound what that Eldritch Blast probably was, so he's just gonna be like, "Good work, buddy."
Verdite, Kethis, as you're rushing towards Verdite's cell, you pass another cell, and it stops you in your tracks completely. You see inside the cell, you see a chair. And strapped to the chair, you see a slumped over Captain Lyra. Bleeding, blood all over the chair and the floor.
Verdite, I'm gonna need a medic. I am Kethis is going to unlock Verdite's door and then immediately go to unlock
Okay.
the captain's door.
Verdite, your door is unlocked,
I am following Kethis
and Verdite, you see
immediately.
Captain Lyra slumped over, and you notice one thing, Verdite, as you go inside. She's not even strapped to the chair.
By the way, as Verdite, Kethis is letting Verdite in, but then he's going to try and free the rest of them. He's
Okay.
not. He's going to let Verdite do the medic stuff while he focuses on getting
Okay.
everyone else free.
Kethis, you see Chelsea, and you unlock her cell, and you free up Chelsea. Meanwhile, Valanaris, I'll let you have another kick at the cell door.
Yes, that's what I wanted. There we go.
That's
That's a crit.
20 fucking 2.
Jesus Christ.
Kethis, as you're about to go for
Yeah!
Valanaris' door, Kethis just breaks. Valanaris just breaks through it.
Can I use my evasion to dodge the metal door as it comes screaming towards me?
Of course.
Yeah.
And Chelsea, you're completely free as well.
Thanks.
Now Kethis goes to check in on the captain.
Okay.
And how
Meanwhile,
Verdite's doing.
Verdite, roll me a medicine roll. You know, the thing you're really good at as a
not
ship
that
doctor.
good.
Oh,
Oh, never
there you go.
mind.
That's a 16. That's really good. Verdite, what you see in a preliminary check in that moment truly horrifies you. This is a woman that has been tortured for weeks on end, ever since she was taken. The reason she's not strapped to the chair anymore, you realize, is because the tendons in her limbs have been severed. She has been kept in a state very close to death. And when you lift up her head, you see that half her face has been scarred off by some... You get the sense that it might have been some acid of some sort. At this point, that's when Kethis and I assume the rest of the group arrive?
Yeah. I'll follow Kethis.
Alright.
Like, he ran out pretty quick after us being there.
Oh yeah.
Captain.
And she seems to be unconscious right now.
What's the prognosis, Doctor?
Can I pump some of my healing light into her?
Of course you can, yeah.
I would like to.
You know
How
it's
many
not
do I have
gonna
left?
fix all the permanent damage that's already actually been healed over.
Yeah, no. I just need to. I'm just gonna. I don't know. Like I haven't got anything like something I can really do to
I mean,
stabilize her without
Yeah.
magic.
you but you got healing light. It's at
Yeah,
least something.
like a decent like a dice or something. Spending one of them will help bring her
Yeah.
conscious.
Yeah, use
I'll
one.
use
of them.
one.
Yeah, use
I'll
one. Okay. So
I'm just thinking ahead, so that in case.
you don't need to roll. You don't need to roll.
I'll just do it so that it checks it off on my sheet, because otherwise I'll keep using them without realizing.
That's true. Thank
Knowing
you.
me.
All right. Cool. So, as You use healing light. Your hands glow. You're finally able to use your magic again. And Captain Lyra, you see her body jerks a little bit. And you see she raises her chin very weakly just to look at you. You see one of her eyes, because of the acid, is completely clouded. And she looks at you. You see she mumbles something. You don't really hear. It's almost incoherent. She doesn't lose consciousness, but she doesn't seem completely there yet. Or you get the sense that she might not believe what she's looking at.
Is that what Verdi picks up, or is that what we all kind of?
Yeah,
Probably
you,
relay it.
you all kind of see it.
Kathis is going to then kneel down, look at the captain, and say, "Sorry for the delay, Captain. Don't worry, we're getting out of here. She's safe to move, Verdite."
If we're very careful, she should be fine. We just gotta be. We just gotta go. We gotta go.
Kathis is gonna pick her up then, and
Okay.
I
do have a question.
Okay, so I was thinking,
Wait.
okay, go on.
Valanaris, what are you doing in the meantime?
First of all, he's respecting their moment,
Uh-huh.
and he's wondering to himself, why was it a blood wet? Are these the vampires trying to help us? Why? This feels like a trap. I'm pretty sure this is a trap.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a point. Did anyone else get a little bat that did whatever they told it to? Or was that just me?
Yeah,
Nope.
I got one of those.
Huh. Okay,
I
just
assume
checking.
that's how you guys got out.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good
Yeah.
idea. I told him to kill Crow. I hope that worked.
Hopefully.
Look, the vampires wanted us to try and take down. We know what. I mean, this seems like a plan B. Even if it's a trap, the point is we're at least in a better position than we were before, restrained and left to be tortured to death and die. So, Keth is going to look at this. Now that we're voicing it out loud, I mean, even in this battered state, like Kethis has known the captain for a long time. You know, this does seem to be the captain, right? From the best he can tell.
Yes.
Okay.
You get the sense that you can roll an investigation to see if you can glean something else.
I'm sure. You know, I have a terrible investigation, but that's what.
That is you just rolled a 17. You just rolled a 17.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Terrible indeed.
I know my captain.
Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. I could have given you advantage, but 17 is enough. You are looking at not only if this is not the real Captain Lyra, it's the best possible copy that could have been made, because it just feels real. And it also, the more you look around her, the more it's breaking your heart, because of the fact that this is Captain Lyra, but a completely emaciated, tortured version of her that you've never seen before. What you've been through these last 3 days is probably what she's been through the last few weeks.
Yeah, this is getting close to possibly breaking. Kethis is going, because we got to get out of here. Kethis is going to. Did the cult happen, or did
You broke up a little
were
bit.
they just sorry. Kethis is going to say we need to get out of here, and then I was asking if the cultists that we they had weapons or if they were
Weapons? Yes. Both of
just,
them have. Both of them have sickles. They're not like amazing weapons, but they're bladed weapons.
okay. So Bonars would have something.
Belnars, are you taking one of the sickles?
Kethis, well,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Kethis going to say I could try and carry her. Bonars, you probably could as well. I don't know how effective you are with just that. I mean, my whole body's my weapon. If we run into trouble, I have most of my options available just with my fists here, but it might be a bit difficult if I'm having to hold the captain. But I will, and she's not leaving her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a question of who we want to carry?
The Spyro said, "Be right back." The moment you ask him a question.
Sorry.
Oh
I will.
no!
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Being the one, I wasn't offering because she's the captain and you've met her a lot more time. But it is Valnars will carry her with great care.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a strength based character anyway, so it probably makes no sense. But yeah, okay.
Okay. So
It's a big act of trust for even a newcomer that Kethis is placing
See?
the captain in Valinor.
They're trusting you. Don't drop her.
Okay, let's figure out how to get out of here pronto.
By the way, you I just want to point out, you look at Kethis, he actually doesn't look that hurt compared to all of you. Kethis is
I imagine he's still like torn, like he's still like all.
yes.
Like he does. It's not magical healing. He's not like magically like healing all like the tears or the blood or something like that.
But what I meant is like Kethis clearly is moving like someone who is in a much better state than what he looks.
Stop trying to raise suspicion.
I'm not trying to raise suspicion. I'm just saying he has 36 HP. It's going to be reflected on how you move, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Kethis is going to take point, and let's. If you, Chelsea Birdite, if you have any mumbo jumbo spells that are going to help us. Well, be ready or
You're breaking up a lot.
with that, we're just leave.
Oh.
You
So
are-
he left.
And so he left. Yeah,
Is that any better?
go for it.
This is telling Chelsea and Birdite that they have any mumbo jumbo spells that will help them, with escaping, to basically get ready or
Yeah,
do what they can, and then he's going to start heading out. Unless they stop him with like, hey, by the way, I can just teleport all 6 of us away. The blink of an eye.
That'd be nice.
No, I can. If we get to a place where we can fly, I can help us fly.
I want to point out something for Chelsea and Verdite. Any spell that requires material components, you won't be able to cast it because you don't have your focuses.
Dang. I'll keep an eye out for a feather while we escape.
Sure thing, buddy.
So are we basically just in rags, no magic items, no copper to our name, just nothing?
Yep, you only have not
Good.
rags. You have your normal clothes, but everything else has been stripped from you.
So maybe seeing if we can, if possible, finding our stuff before we leave would be nice, because that'll help aid our
Good.
escape. Yeah.
I would like my rock back.
Yeah, I want my rock back.
I would like my. Oh wait, does my cape count as a clothing? That's clothes I usually wear.
No, Cathis. No.
No. Yeah, maybe getting our ship back will help us. I didn't even think about material components.
Listen, you guys are lucky I'm letting you keep your pants.
That's just because this is a family-friendly stream.
Very friendly. Yes. You just found
With
Captain
decapitated
Lyra.
heads and mutilated
Yeah.
bodies.
Oh, by the way, Valanaris, did you just leave Nim's head?
Yes.
Okay. just want to
Did you
make
put
sure.
the bucket over it? Is that what you did?
No. You will. Yeah. He's not gonna carry the head in that condition.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I was just asking. All right. So,
So let's go find our shit, and then let's get the hell off of this wherever we are.
all right. As you are about to leave, Cathis, actually not Cathis, Verdite, as you're about to move, you feel something gently tugging on your shoulder, Verdite. And you look up and you see Captain Lyra's hand just weakly grasping at your shoulder.
I'm gonna put my hand on hers, and just be like, "Don't worry, Captain. We'll get you out of here."
She looks down at you, and you see her eye, her one working eye, seems to focus for the first time. And you hear her just whisper, "Verdite."
Yeah.
She grips your shoulder a little bit more. You can see her fingers still work, but she can't really move her arms. So it's almost like she waited for a moment when you passed by to grab your shoulder as best she could. It's just so Verdite recognizes that she's acknowledging him.
He'll squeeze her hand, and then we'll kind of try and keep pace with Valanaris so he doesn't have to let go.
Okay. You start heading towards the end of the corridor. And as you reach the top of the stairs, you notice something. There was a locked door at the top of the stairs. A thick metal door at the top of the stairs, which now has a hole caused by acid. Where probably the blood bat smashed into the door.
Probably didn't make it all the way to Crow. But if we had sent all four, and there were only 3 doors in the way...
It would have done 1 acid splash of damage to Crow.
Hey, better than nothing.
Crow's like, what the?
What did you say? All
Okay.
right. So can we does that mean, is it like big enough for like to reach a hand through to
Yep, it's
like
it's
try and
actually
unlock,
open.
like,
It's
the
open.
door?
It's just open.
Okay, cool.
Thankfully, the bat actually opened it.
Boy, that's blood.
And
See, Sev, you did do the ideal thing in that scenario.
Yeah.
It was
Hey,
optimal.
I'm useful.
so just to describe, so RV can see what the others are gonna see when they walk out the door. You can move your tokens if you wish behind Cathis. I'm not gonna put the captain on screen. I'm just gonna it's just Volanaris is carrying her. It's much easier than having her token and moving it around. What you see when you enter the room, not a room, it's just the outside of the door. You see 2 Iron Maidens. One of them closed with blood still pouring from inside it. The other one open, completely bloody on the inside. And in front of you, you see a corridor that seems to stretch a little bit. Are you moving? How are you moving? Are you moving silently? Are you moving as fast as you can?
I assume
Following
briskly.
acting captain's lead.
Yeah. Briskly leaving, I assume.
If Kefis is sneaking, I'm sneaking. If Kefis is booking it, then well, hopefully he's only booking it at a speed we can keep up with because months are fast.
Okay, what is Cathis doing?
And because the captain's still in a precarious. We're still in the captain. Captain Lyra is still in a precarious state. So I'm not sure.
I mean, Verdite,
running close to
okay, Verdite knows that she's stable. She's just in a incredibly bad condition. You don't know how long she's going to be stable for, but right now she is stable.
Okay. I think better than just trying to rush out and be as quick as possible is we don't want to let like wherever we are, like a prison-wide lockdown because they hear us, stumbling around. So I think we should probably just try and be quiet.
Everyone roll stealth.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Okay, yeah. Massive roll stealth for Kefis.
I will. How dare you tell me what to do?
I'm telling you. I'm just saying that, he can't.
How dare you? Cathis, roll the 14.
Haven't rolled
Do we use
stealth normally for a long time.
Yeah.
Do we use a
We're
use a
still
hero point?
we're
but
still
how
waiting.
about-
We're still waiting for Verdite's roll to see
Sorry.
You okay,
Stealth.
buddy?
Yeah. Stealth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, but I am so small. How could I make noise?
You are so small, but you are big-footed. Plop, plop, plop.
No.
Yes. So, okay.
You know what they say about kobolds with big feet?
Yeah,
Big socks.
words.
Very big shoes.
Oh. Verdite rolled an 8. Chelsea rolled a 9. Valanaris rolled a 13. Cathis rolled a 14. There is 1 hero point on the field. Because this is a group roll. So it's going to be the
I cast
average.
Pass Without Trace. Oh,
Good.
wait.
Yeah, good job, buddy. The fighter with Pass Without a Trace.
Hey, I can do it.
Any
My
of,
next character is going to be a fighter with
Wow,
Pass
it's a lot
Without
easier to sneak when I'm not wearing my armor.
Chelsea and Verdite, either of you want to use a hero
If
point?
it is a group stealth roll, then the person with the lowest would be the
Yeah.
person to give the hero point to.
Was that me?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
And we didn't do invisibility or anything, right?
Nope.
No, I
Ah,
don't think so.
invisibility and Pass Without a Trace. Plus 10 advantage.
You're just,
What a
oh
dream.
my god, that's only slightly better.
I mean, that is slightly better. That's an 8 to a 9.
Oh boy, we're tied.
Oh, dude.
See?
All right, station-wide lockdown. Here we go. Woo!
Station-wide lockdown? Are you in Mass Effect?
Yep.
I
No,
mean, as far as
massive
I
effect.
know, yes. We don't know where we are.
Fair. All right.
I'm gonna
so-
say
I
we're below the
can't cast
orphanage.
invisibility right now. It takes a material component.
Yep, it does.
No,
All
let's
right,
see.
so-
Are there any? If we are in Mass Effect, are there any psychotic psionics that we can let loose to help us?
Fuck up. Shut up. All right. So what you see up ahead, I'm going to tell you. The path goes to the right and to the left. To the right, it's a wider path. To the left, it's a narrower path.
Can't go wrong with going right.
That's up to you guys to decide. I'm literally leaving it to you guys because I can't make the choices for you.
I think we're
There's
all
nothing
following
discerning
Pepe's-
about it besides just a short, like a more narrow passage versus a wider one.
Okay, so the one to the right, you don't see anything discerning because basically there's some corner. It's so much easier when you can just see the map. It does go to some corners. The other one, you see there's a long narrow corridor and eventually leads, you see a few bloody cages, but that's about it that you see.
So our stuff probably isn't over by the bloody cages. That's probably more prisoners and. So would probably be good to go the other way.
You guys going the other way?
Sure.
Yep.
If that's what acting captain thinks,
Okay.
it's a good argument.
All right. So you guys start heading the other way. And as you reach the end of this corridor, you see Kethis, since you're ahead of the party. Down the corridor, this one leads to what you see is, you know this room. This is the room where whenever you were taken out of the cell, this is the torture chamber where you were taken to. You see it up ahead.
Okay, well, the torture chamber is definitely not where we want to go, especially since we have everyone. But this is just where the pathway leads.
Yes.
It's not a fork or anything.
This is where the pathway leads. Yes, you do remember that the torture chamber does have a set of stairs, because you've all seen it. But that's about it.
Oh, okay. In the torture chamber, then they would come. So we think they may. Yeah, okay, group talk. We think they may be coming down to, like, this is a whole prison level, and they come down through the torture chamber from the stairs, maybe. Maybe we check out the other end as well with the cages just to make sure we're not missing anything before we leave, or try that option. Because if they're in the middle of a torture section or it doesn't go anywhere, then that puts us in a bad spot. But maybe they do keep maybe this is like a video game and they keep all of the like it's Skyrim, they keep a chest full of everyone's compensated goods just right by the prison cells.
All right. Are you all deciding then to go back?
I'm following Keth's.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the other one.
All right.
We're getting the lay of the land.
Unless we want to go to the Torture Chamber Plus membership.
Oh my gosh.
What
don't
I
know,
assume is
My subscription ran out, so
For only an arm and a leg, you can get upgraded to our executive package.
Yeah. So you start going down the narrow corridor. This is a 5x10 corridor. Basically, as you walk through it, you have to squeeze through. Not fully squeeze through, because Kethis and Valinaris are the biggest guys. And as you get closer, Kethis, what you see is a room full of empty cages, multiple empty cages. It's covered in blood on the floor. This seems to be where the cages are stored. And what you see, Kethis, around the corner, you see one of those six-eyed crows agents, talking to another cultist. At first, they don't seem to notice you, but what you don't see is a little imp sitting on one of the cages that immediately looks towards you, and you all hear, "We got some escaped convicts." And the agent and the cultist turn towards you, Kethis, sees you and the rest of the group. They immediately reach for their weapons, and that's where we're going to end today's session.
uh,
I mean, the stealth roll was kind of crap. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's very
yeah.
we're being cucked by rolls.
We gave our hero point to the person who rolled lowest, and then he rolled a tie to the second lowest.
I got a whole extra point.
I mean, it helped with the average. It didn't really help with the average, but it kind of.
To be fair, it was the last roll we made of the session anyway. So it's not,
Yeah.
This is
All
true.
right, everybody, we managed to put off TPK just one more week.
One more week. One more week.
One more week. Okay. Good job, everyone. You managed to at least exit the cage, the cells.
I'm gonna be real, guys. If we were like fully rested, like if we were able to do a long rest, Katz's plan would be, okay, let's get our shit back, and then let's beat the hell out of Crow and kill that fucker.
I mean, you are in his base, so.
And his base is very, very hurt. Very, very, very hurt.
I mean, but that's besides the point. Come on.
Yeah.
What are the odds we can hide out in his base for 8 hours uninterrupted, undiscovered, and then get the drop on him?
I mean,
That's
listen.
actually numbers, guys.
Listen, if you want to try, please go ahead and try. I will allow an attempt to be made. All right.
You guys played Fear and Hunger, where you try and rest in a bed and something awful happens. Same kind of thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
play words.
Yeah.
You cannot rest while enemies are nearby.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's it. That's the one. All right, I'm gonna find someone to raid real quick. But thank you so much for joining us.
We're running.
Yeah.
You're alive! Yay!
For now.
For now. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you.
Thank you for running.
And,
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
We didn't
Bye,
die,
everyone.
everyone.
You didn't die, everyone. You did
Woohoo!
not die.
We live to fight for another session, everyone.
Oh,
Oh boy!
oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy!
Don't worry, guys. Kingdom Hearts is light.
And
We'll use the
But
power
also
of Kingdom